Bok Tower Gardens is a bodacious, breathtakingly beautiful sanctuary located in 1151 Tower Boulevard in Lake Wales, Florida. It is open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and is closed during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Admission is $20 for adults, $10 for children and dogs, but admission for children under 5 years old is free. There is a separate fee for a guided tour of El Retiro if you choose to tour the inside. Different events are held depending on the date, such as gratitude journal making, yoga in the gardens, and even a cold press juicing class. However, you can choose just to walk around or have a lovely picnic under the shade of the ancient oak trees. If you don't want to bring your own food, they do have a cafe called Blue Palmetto that sells salads, wraps, sandwiches, flatbreads, ice cream, and hot and cold drinks. It is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their produce is local and is sourced from Roosevelt Farms. Bok Tower Gardens does grow edible items as well, such as different types of fruits and vegetables. Bok Tower Gardens was envisioned by a man named Edward Bok, an author and editor who was born in the Netherlands in 1863, who moved to New York when he was just 6 years old. He managed the Ladies' Home Journal, which was the first magazine in the world to have 1 million subscribers. Bok Tower's mission shares Edwards' wise words. Wherever your lives may be cast, make the world a bit better or more beautiful because you have lived in it. Edward William Bok died on January 9th, 1930, and I didn't know this, but he is actually buried at the base of the 205-foot Singing Tower. There were many other people who deserve credit in the creation of the sanctuary, such as architect Milton B. Medary, sculptor Lee O. Laurie, metalworker Samuel Yellen, and tile maker J. H. Jules Allen. Medary built the Singing Tower using steel as the framing structure that is surrounded by coquina stone, which is limestone made from shells of marine organisms and calcium carbonate, and pink and gray marble. Laurie created different marble sculptures of plants, animals, and humans that decorate the tower. Yellen designed the brass door, iron gates, and the snake sundial. Jules Allen was responsible for the great number of tiles that can be found in the tower. A landscape architect named Frederick Law Olmsted Jr. was one of the people who was responsible for shaping the gardens into what it is today. He chose plants that prosper through Florida's humid climate and also took into consideration which plants would supply food and shelter to the wildlife that would support them. If you visit the gardens anytime from now to January 31st of 2026, you will be able to walk through the North Walk under the protection of the large oak trees and experience Dreamweaver, Tales from the Trees. This is what their website had to say about the exhibition. Drawing inspiration from the mystical beauties of forests, the exhibition explores the delicate balance between the natural world and the imagined realms of fairies, sprites, and woodland creatures. Visitors will encounter artworks that celebrate nature's hidden beauty while evoking the timeless folklore and stories long rooted in the forest. Be vigilant, or you might just miss the sculptures as they blend in with the natural landscape. El Retiro, meaning retreat, is a 12,900 square foot, 20-room mansion that was originally a winter estate for a man named Charles Austin Buck, who was the vice president of Bethlehem Steel. This giant house includes 3 large porches that show the stunning views of the landscape. In 1970, the house was acquired by Edward Bok's daughter-in-law, Nelly Lee Holt Bok. It was restored by Rudy Favretti and volunteers. You're free to roam the perimeter, but like I stated earlier, there's a $10 fee if you choose to have a guided tour of the inside of the house. We didn't pay to go inside, but just seeing the structure from the outside and its surrounding landscape was enough. They had a colorful fountain and beautiful arches. This was only part of Bok Tower, and there is so much more to see.